What's up, everybody? I am working on giving you more video content for Live a Little. I'm currently walking on this trail here in Austin. I will probably walk by some people right now, and it freaks me out to even say that because this is not something I'm used to, but it's gonna be. And the reason I say that is I want to give you more of a clear idea as to what this newsletter is about and how it came to be, and really kind of break that down for y'all. So basically, I found myself doing a lot of soul searching in this past year, and Live a Little started in November last year. And really, that was a culmination of trying to figure out what my next steps were as a writer, finding out my next steps in life, really, to be honest. I just came out of New York City, came out of working in the magazine world, and I took a copywriting job at a company I really love, still work there. But I realized I didn't want to leave writing completely behind and reporting and all the journalism that I love to do. I landed in Austin in August, and it wasn't until November that I really started writing on Live a Little. And the idea came to me at a concert. I was at ACL. I was at the last day. I bought a last day ticket, and I bought a ticket to go see Sturgill Simpson. And I really wasn't super familiar with his music. I kind of knew his background, and I loved kind of the blues and rock genre. And I loved his alter ego that he was creating with Johnny Blue Skies and playing with new sound. I figured that out after the fact of seeing him. But the Live a Little origin story, if you're a Sturgill fan, you know where this is going. The Live a Little origin story started when I was out on the grass out there on this Sunday night of ACL, the closing concert. It was a song, it's called Brace for Impact. And I heard the bass line go, thump, 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 thump. And I remember hearing the first line of this song. One day you'll wake up and this life will be over. One day you'll wake up and this life will be over. I was like, shit, that is profound. And then the song goes into the chorus. So go and live a little, blah, 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 something, something in the sky. I just remember leaving that concert and I was like, wow, that song is so good. His Sturgill is so good. And I kept listening to that song for the week. I kept hearing that line at the intro. It's like, man, I really miss writing, and I've been thinking about ways to continue this journey outside of just my 9-to-5 and my career and work. And I was like, I still have more left in the tank. I still have more left in the tank as a journalist and as a writer. And I was like, Live a Little sounds cool. I'm going to name the Substack Live a Little. And it's going to be a daily reminder to myself and to everybody else who comes across it that we only get 24 hours each day. One day you'll wake up and this life will be over. And you know, Live a Little talks about it, all the cool style and gear that I have written about since I started my career as a writer. I've been writing about style and gear and men's fashion and health and all of the men's lifestyle space for 6 years now. And I don't want to leave that behind either. But I also believe in expanding topics as a writer and learning to find your own voice and come up with your own ideas and convey them to you. And that's why you're getting some of these essays now at Live a Little, and that's why they're going to continue. And and why this is going to just continue to grow and keep going. And I really can't thank you all enough for still showing support. And even as something as small as a like doesn't go unnoticed. And I liken this newsletter, I liken Live a Little to the idea of you don't know where you're going until you find out what's on the other side of that path. You're never going to see the end result by standing at the starting line and trying to look down that way. And so as I discover these things with you, I hope you discover more as well, and I hope you learn, and I hope we can all kind of build this community together and figure out what exactly it's going to turn into. But I have a lot of hope for it, and I have a lot left in the tank to give to y'all. And as I kind of check in here, approaching this 1 year mark on Substack, this 1 year mark of being an independent writer, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to continue to find ways to innovate, make it interesting, exciting, just something enjoyable to pull up and read and get information from that feels authentic and true, and makes life that much sweeter, easier, and healthier. Because that's all what we're trying to strive for, right? That's all what we're trying to go for and achieve. It requires getting out of your comfort zone, like I am right now, kind of even telling you all this. It requires getting out of your comfort zone. It requires repetition and reps, and it requires showing up. And I think by the end of it, it all makes life worth living. Even the small things we can do each and every day makes a life worth living. And so yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that. I wanted to put that out there and put that vision out here into the world and let you all know. We got a fun ride ahead. We're just getting started. So keep staying with me. Join me if you're seeing this the first time, and we'll keep doing the damn thing together. All right. Catch you all later.